Hello everybody, Pescetarian here, and we're back at EPCOT for the International Festival of the Arts.
Figment Festival?
The Figment Festival. Mainly so I can eat all the disgusting things here so you don't have to.
And I can just be angry about it.
Just gotta watch. But I'm gonna have to eat some stuff.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl. Here we are for year 2 of the Bone Marrow from the Canada booth here at the Festival of the Arts. It's an odd dish. We've had bone marrow. I've had bone marrow. Obviously, the princess never gonna eat this. Twice on this channel. Once here, and then once for a special Lion King themed dinner at Jiku. And it's weird. It's basically carved. It's like bone meat jelly, but it works. I know a lot of you are curious, so I got it the second time, and honestly, I kind of missed it. So you look underneath here, that is the bone marrow, all tucked into the bone. The rest of this is just mindless fixins. What you do is you scrape out the bone marrow, like so. Vegans, I'm sorry. But we eat every part of the animal here. Then you pile on some of the mushrooms and the greens. Maybe top it a little bit more of the meat jelly. Straight bone marrow. It's really a lot easier to think about the bone marrow as more of a dip or a spread than the main course. It's an addition. If you're like wondering what the texture of it's like, you know, you cook meats like in a pan, so like you do steak or like a chuck roast, and the scrapings, you add like a little bit of flour. That's sort of like what it is, sort of like a more gelatinous gravy. But it works. The flavor is good. It's an interesting dish. It's kind of a pain to eat at the festival, but it's honestly not bad. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 balls. One of the flagship, supposedly Instagrammable items of this festival, a truffle croissant. So dirt rooms and bread in a beautiful looking French spiral.
But fancy dirt rooms.
Fancy and not vegan. Now most of the croissants here in the French Pavilion are not vegan, but we know they have the ability to make them. They have existed in the past.
A universal.
It's just a croissant. Warm and flaky. It's a bit of a chew. And maybe get like the lightest hint of truffle.
Eat the center.
It's mostly just croissant. Oh, there it goes. I think I liked it better before I got to the creamy filling. 2.5 out of 5 claws. It's not my jam. I don't like it. I don't like it. In Japan this year for the Festival of the Arts, we have the normal sushi donut, which I didn't want to get, which I love, but I'm kind of tired of. We get this new pork Katsu sandwich on a rainbow bread, which I guess is supposed to be the artistic sort of version of this. I like that it's like neatly wrapped so you don't mess up your fingers, but you guys want to see the bread, so I'm taking it out. There's a sauce on it as well, along with some lettuce. It's pretty well soaked. Like maybe they put the katsu in there like before it had a chance to sort of like rest. But we're just going to go ahead and dive into this because I am very curious. Okay. So that's very tangy. Katsu cooked great. It's moist. The bread's a bit soggy, but it actually works. hard to sandwich. I'm not mad at this. If they carry this at the quick service on the hill, I'll probably get this all the time. 3.5 out of 5 claws. You won't regret it. Sandwich comes with cabbage, probably pickled, but it's a side. They give you this like little like recycled cardboard bento box looking thing. So I'm not gonna try everything, of course. Ooh, it's actually ginger and cabbage. Which I'm kind of shocked by, but it's actually really good. It forms like a nice palate cleanser. It's very tart, but in a good way. Ginger and cabbage is probably the way to go. I'll give that 3.5 out of 5 claws. Overall, I'm giving the whole thing a 3.5 out of 5 claws. It's very tasty, and I still maintain chopsticks are the superior utensil. Bar none. So here we have the Ichigo Daifuku, basically mochi, with berry, mascarpone. It's a soft boy. It's a very soft boy. It's very pretty. One like little fake stone plate thing here. I kind of want to keep this. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I kind of want to keep it.
Do you feel like you're back at Tekumite?
I do a little bit. Before I even eat this, it reminds me that I need to catch up on 1,000-Year Blood War. If you know, then you know. Otherwise, cheers. Mascarpone's a very like sour sort of cheese. Think like in the same vein as like cottage cheese. Then it's mixed with a sweet bean curd and berries on top. So it's a very interesting flavor. I'm not bad, but interesting. If you have a problem with textures, you're probably gonna hate this. But if you like to be a little bit adventurous, I think give it a try. No, it's probably a one and done dessert for me. 3 out of 5 plus. Duck and dumpling. Donald and dumpling. Honestly, I was sitting here, you know, taking the pictures and the photos like we normally do, so we can share this with you guys on our various platforms. If you don't know those platforms, you can find those all around the YouTube channel. But either way, it sort of feels like a shot at Looney Tunes. When I think about it, I was thinking like making jokes and lying about it was Donald and dumpling, but really, I have carrots, I have duck. It feels more like a shot at Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck more than anything.
Rabbit season, duck season?
Rabbit season, duck season. That's exactly what it feels like. I'm not saying that's what they meant. I'm just saying it sort of feels like that. American Billion has always been a mixed bag of weird stuff. Last year we had a terrible Wellington. This year it's like a duck and dumpling domino stack. Let's just go ahead and let's try the duck by itself. Okay. Slow cooked, savory. Almost like a rotisserie duck. You don't get like the gaminess that you normally get with duck, so it's actually cooked pretty well. Let's go ahead and get a stack going. We have a dumpling. Let's get a Bugs Bunny. Let's even get some of this onion in here. And we're going to dumpling. It's probably not going to work with this terrible spork. No? Got any left? It's like when you're going too deep and she just wants more. There you go. Honestly, it's pretty flavorful, and I feel like I just had an entire meal in one bite. If you've never had duck before, I think it's a good time to try. It's low commitment. It's like what, $9, 3 pieces of duck. If you hate it, you won't feel bad about throwing it out. but I actually think it's pretty decent, above average even. I give it a 3.5 out of 5 claws. Huarache de Champiñones, chili and corn masa huarache with pinto beans, oyster mushrooms, tapales, queso fresco, and pea tendrils. Pea tendrils just tickles the middle school kid still within me. So it's a lot of cheese, and no meat. So it's like vegetarian, possibly, depending on what's in this thing. It's like a cracker. I don't even know why I picked up this fork. We're just gonna eat it like a pizza, but not fold it. There's a lot of mushrooms in this thing. Okay. It's got a delicious crunch. The beans and mushroom actually give it a balance out sort of the earthiness that I would expect from the dirt rooms. The pea tendrils have a nice touch, and then that queso fresco gives it a nice little kick. Not a spicy kick, but like a punch of the flavor. It's actually not as horrible as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be god-awful. Looking at it, it don't look like much, but do not judge by your looks. It's good food. Give it 3 out of 5 claws. Alright, so we have a pan-seared scallop. Singular, even though the menu says scallops, which I would believe to be plural. Now it's just a single scallop. Disney, that's his peak petty. I am both impressed and insulted. Either way. So we have some pureed butternut squash in here. We have this lime foam. And what looks like a squid ink style cracker sort of deal. I don't know how I'm gonna pick this all up at once. I'll get creative. I'll figure it out. Somehow. It's a balancing act. Judge me. Scallop with lime and butternut. Don't get me wrong, it tastes good. It's a waste of time and money. $7.50 for a single scallop is robbery. It's such a small taste that as soon as it's there, it's gone. Flavor is like a 3.5 out of 5 claws. Execution is a 1.5 out of 5. All in all, it's getting a 2. Even it out, it's getting a 2. So, we ate some disgusting. I ate some disgusting thing the princess had to watch. She got me to watch me scrape some bone marrow, eat a single scallop.
Gross.
And you guys had to sit here and watch the same. If there are things at this festival you think that I missed, I need to go back for. I tried to hit most of the new stuff, but if we get enough likes in this video, I will come back and try some more. It's really the princess you have to convince.
It's true.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to see me do, of course, the comments is a good place to find us. Hit the notification bell to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Ah!
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe or I'll be angry. Grr.
I don't know if she's angry or cold or both.
Both.
But you heard the girl.